Fuck you wanna be on the streets talking about what you do for, and you ain't doing it. Fuck you wanna be in the club looking like you do something for, and you don't really do it. Fuck you wanna stand next to a nigga like me that really do it, and you don't do it. The fuck from by me, man?
A self-made millionaire, a king of oneself, the head of your family, somebody to take care of your mother, your family. Hustle hard, man, get some money. How long y'all seen me rapping? 10 when I start rapping. I'm 26, that's 16 years. I just started getting money 3 years ago. That's 13 years. If it take me 13 years to get this money, why can't it take you 13 years? Don't hate on me because it took me 13 years. I was broke for 13 years. I was broke. Yeah, when you see me, I had nappy braids. Yeah, my stomach was hurting. It really was hurting. I really starved some nights, man. You know what I mean? So if it could take me 13 years, why can't it take you 7? Get on your grind. Start now.
I personally don't believe anybody could stop me. I really, that's just how I believe. And it was gonna be. I was coming. I was destined to be here, and it just is what it is.
Ultimately, the key factor for me wasn't whether or not I was ready. It was the fact that if I wasn't ready, I was determined to figure out how to get ready. And ultimately, even if I was ready, I still need to improve anyway. Right? So the work's not going to stop.
Nothing like hard work. Pussy, not even pussy. Not even pussy. Actually, not even money. Because a lot of motherfuckers get the money without hard work and they don't know what to do. And people that get money without hard work sometimes don't even want the money. But hard work is everything. How do I know? Because I work hard.
So a lot of people in general are afraid of failure. How did you become one of those people who doesn't seem to be afraid of failing?
It doesn't exist. It's not existent. What the hell does that mean? Seriously, what does failure mean? It's not. It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination. What does it mean?
Pulling a Jedi mind trick on me right now. I was like, does it exist?
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how can I explain it? So, let's use happy endings, right? And then we can relate this to failure, why it's not existing. Like, everybody talks about, like, everybody wants a happy ending, right? Now let's go to the reality of it, right? Let's look at a fairy tale story. Let's look at Snow White. She gets a happy ending, she finds Prince, whatever, she goes on, she lives happily ever after. Well, I call bullshit on that because 2 months later, the fact is they had an argument and he's sleeping on the couch. Right? So the point is, the story continues. The story continues. So if you fail on Monday, the only way it's a failure on Monday is if you decide to not progress from that. Right? So to me, that's why failure is not existent. Because, you know, if I fail today, okay, I'm going to learn something from that failure and I'm going to try again on Tuesday. And I fail and I'm going to try again on Wednesday. So it doesn't exist.
Life, you know what I mean? Because you're going to take your L's. You're going to have your ups and downs. So just a philosophy or a point of view on how to look at the journey. You know what I mean? You got where you at, you got where you're trying to be. And then you got all this shit in between that's not going to matter when you get here. You know what I mean? So I feel like... And it was a way of inspiring myself also. Just like a pep talk I was telling myself while I was in a vulnerable moment, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That the marathon, it goes on.
It don't stop, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. It wasn't about this moment. I was doing this way back then. Doing this back then got me here. So reflect, bro, just, you know what I'm saying?
And then a lot of people will try to put their fears on you. You can't do that. No, you can't do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they just projecting, they're putting things that they don't believe that they can do on you. And you may possibly do it. Like my uncle, like I don't think he meant not, and I know I'm killing him. I'm saying him so many times. I know he's gonna be at Christmas. Like, why do you keep bringing this up? You know, my uncle, he was telling me like, my uncle said I never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. You know, so he was, I'm sure I'm his nephew. I know I don't think he meant any malice.
He wanted the best for you, but he
just was
didn't
projecting
believe.
his fears and things that, are you crazy? How are you going to do that? How? You know, I'm sure there's things that I do now that he can't believe that I was able to accomplish. But he couldn't even see it at the time. So he was just projecting, putting his fears on me. So the whole thing is just, you know, and always believe you're great, even before anybody else believes it.
Study the greats and become greater. And be a scientist. Dissect. No matter what. I mean, I don't care if the whole world is against you or tease you or say you're not going to make it. Believe in yourself. No matter what.